You're probably getting a little tired of people telling you that the things you've been eating or using for years are bad for your health. Some you've accepted, you do your best to stay away from gluten and you eat organic when you can, and you still drink wine and coffee and eat non organic dairy products. But here's one you should probably reconsider and avoid like the plague: aluminum foil. Believe it or not, every time you use aluminum foil in the kitchen, it's seriously harming your health. In today's video, I'm going to go over 3 reasons to keep aluminum foil out of your kitchen and get some healthy alternatives to use instead. Aluminum has been linked to a greater risk of Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and multiple sclerosis, and has been found to leach into food when used in cooking. Aluminum foil can promote pulmonary fibrosis. Using aluminum foil to prepare, store, or cook food can increase a person's risk of developing pulmonary fibrosis, a form of lung disease. A study that performed lung tissue analysis of 9 workers exposed to aluminum oxide found alarmingly high levels of aluminum in the lung tissue, suggesting that aluminum exposure contributed to their development of pulmonary fibrosis. While aluminum foil might not contribute to lung disease at the same rate as breathing in aluminum oxides, there is still a very real risk that cooking with aluminum foil may cause pulmonary fibrosis and other diseases of the lung. Aluminum is a neurotoxin. Aluminum has been scrutinized by the scientific community for its potential role as a neurotoxin. Researchers maintain that due to the fact that aluminum has no physiological role in the human body, it has the potential to cause significant detrimental effects when consumed. This theory was proven when a 2014 study showed that a 66-year-old man who died with Alzheimer's disease had significantly elevated aluminum content in his brain, following 8 years of occupational exposure. While the study noted that it was the respiratory system that was exposed to aluminum dust, we now know that there is a direct link between aluminum ingestion and Alzheimer's disease, a debilitating neurological disorder. The fact also remains that aluminum foil is not fully inert. Food cooked or prepared in it has been shown to have significantly higher levels of aluminum than if they were prepared in another way. The takeaway is simple: aluminum foil has the potential to cause neurotoxic effects, including Alzheimer's disease. Aluminum foil can contribute to bone disease. Research shows that aluminum from sources like foil can increase a person's risk of developing bone disease. A study that examined the effect of hemodialysis, which causes buildup of aluminum in the blood, found that 37% of dialysis patients had developed aluminum associated bone disease. The study proponents concluded that long term oral aluminum intake in hemodialysis patients results in high prevalence of aluminum associated bone disease. It was theorized that aluminum either directly or indirectly impacts osteoblast production, which in turn leads to bone wasting. The key here is that little statement about long-term oral aluminum intake. Many would argue that using aluminum foil regularly for years would equate to a long-term oral aluminum intake. This means that using aluminum foil in the kitchen can contribute to bone disease. In a 2012 study, a faculty of engineering team from the University of Shams in Cairo examined the different ways in which aluminum foil and other cookware interacts with food. Leaching of harmful aluminum compounds was by far the highest when acidic foods like lemon juice or tomatoes were coming into contact with aluminum foil, and this was often further exacerbated by the use of spices. In essence, aluminum foil is not inert. When exposed to certain foods, it has been shown to leach a portion of its metallic compounds into the food where people can ingest it. From there, it can build up in the blood, muscles, and organs and contribute to a manner of health problems. Science is only just starting to understand just how negative these consequences may be. Keep aluminum foil out of the kitchen and well away from the food you eat. Here are some healthier alternatives for cooking and storing your food that won't have any negative health effects. If you want to store food in the fridge or pantry, I recommend using glass storage containers. Glass is completely inert and doesn't transfer any harmful chemicals or metals into food, no matter how acidic they are. This way, you're minimizing waste as the glass can be used over and over again, unlike aluminum foil. For cooking, where you might use foil to enclose baked potatoes or fish, I use a ceramic dish with a lid. The effect is exactly the same, it's just that ceramic doesn't leach compounds into your food. And for baking, I recommend using either glassware or a high quality silicone bakeware that doesn't require any sort of lining. These materials are much nicer to use, usually producing higher quality dishes and don't create excess waste. That's a win-win if you ask me. I hope you learned something today about using aluminum foil. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more tips.